Hello everyone, my name is Psycho. Welcome to another SycoEScapE live stream. Hope everybody's having a good weekend and a good week. I appreciate everybody who's returning from last live stream, as that live stream got, I think it was sitting at 250 views this morning. I was not expecting that. Thank you. So, yeah, if you'd like to keep seeing these live streams, please let me know. Hit the like, leave a comment, but more importantly, if you haven't already, please subscribe. That way we can keep growing and I can keep making the videos and live streams. So let me go ahead and suit up the armor, so this thing can be brighter. This night vision really helps even out the light. It's going to take me a while to heal back up, isn't it? So, today the plan. So today our plan is to get the last two bosses if possible. We still need to find them. And I did some scouting and some research. Found the Frost boss seems to be the hardest to find, and there's a bunch of information on exactly how to find it. So one source says that it'll only appear if you do the quests. So figured we would do those. Since the last time I went ahead and I finished out all the food ones, I wanted to get all the ones that were kind of boring out of the way. And then the combat times, those were basically just making sure you had the stuff. And fortunately we had the villager hat, so from last time, so that cleared up all of the combat times. Ready for a great soccer game today? I am. I'm kind of looking forward to that game. It's going to be quite interesting. If anybody's watching from Brazil, I'm sorry. I'm going to be kind of rooting for Norway, just because us Americans, we seem to like to root for the underdog anyway. It's good to see a country that hadn't been in the World Cup for several years doing so well. Plus, I kind of got to say, I kind of like that Norway star. I think his last name's Holland or Holland. He seems pretty cool from the videos and such that I see on him. But that guy, man, he is tall. He's like what they call him, like a modern day Viking looking guy, you know? But looking forward to seeing a good game today with them. I watched their game the other day with, I think I was watching that, so and yes, I am alone today. My daughter's still over at my in-laws. She's still at grandparents' house. Kind of enjoying her summer there for a little bit. I mean, I say over there, but in the same town. But yeah, so it's kind of the reason why Tech Haven didn't release this week. I let her watch the video first after I'm done with it before I publish it, so that way she's kind of like catching any of my errors and such. She'll kind of let me know if something's... She's my extra editor on that. Just kind of taking a look at it, making sure no mistakes. She'll catch the mistakes that I was too close to catch. So, but definitely next week, Tech Haven will release. And it's going to be quite an interesting video. So there's and if you're still here, the tomorrow morning I'm going to be live streaming on my Psycho After Hours. I'm going to be doing some Vice City, a game I played 20 something years ago, I think 21 years ago. And so I'm going to start doing some over there. It's going to be a different stream than what's over here. It's I keep it family friendly here, so that's a more mature game over there. More action, more fun. Should be a lot more faster paced than this. So yeah, Holland, he's a great player. Gabriel Brazil has played as many times with different English and Arsenal and Holland. Yeah. Yeah, we don't. It's crazy. We don't get the. We don't get as many as the matches. You saw that Vice City that you played 21 years ago. Yeah, I played it back when it came out. Honestly, what got me was, let me get the food up. Yeah, GTA. I watched the trailer for Vice City 6. Not Vice City 6, Grand Theft Auto 6. It's coming out in November. And I saw that it was kind of based off of the Vice City. And I was like, man, I played that game so much. And actually, that was the last Grand Theft Auto game that I actually played was Vice City. So I was like, man, that would be fun to kind of revisit it. And then I saw they had a definitive edition where they've updated it. So I said, you know what? Let's give it a try. Maybe see how the live streaming goes over there. It's a different pace than Minecraft, so it should be a lot more fun. I can be a little bit more crazier over there, do a little bit more stuff. We got a story we could follow, things we could do. It doesn't require so much building as we do over here, so it should be kind of fun. Still going to do some live streaming over here. Our goal for this series is to get to the Ender Dragon, which again does require us to beat 2 more bosses here and then get to that. And after SycoEScapE, after we get to the Ender Dragon in this world, my plan is to maybe start streaming some. And maybe After Hours channel can be the future. Be playing together finally. Yeah, there'd definitely be some possibilities for that. The other thing I plan to do here on what I call the main channel or the Minecraft channel, it's going to be the Minecraft Dungeons. I'm going to start live streaming that once we beat the Ender Dragon here. And I was thinking about, it's a multiplayer game. The Dungeons is, so it'd be easier to have people join and work the story together. When I played it with my daughter, it's like both of us got separate loot drops from things, so it's not like you're competing over loot drops and such, so it should be quite fun. We can do the story of that because I think Dungeons 2 comes out at the end of September. So I'm going to see how that goes. How that goes. I've already pre-ordered the Dungeons 2. It should be quite fun. Yeah, the Dungeons coming out with 2. Yeah, the first one everybody really liked, and they were upset when they quit supporting it, but they did part 2, so it should be pretty good. Look, and it's been a while since I played the Dungeons, so I want to remember the story a bit, and figured we do that together and maybe get that finished before the end of September. I'll still be making Tech Haven videos, and it'll make a lot more sense after the video comes out this next Friday. It pretty much is what killed my June production, and between that and the World Cup, it kind of that's kind of why things kind of slowed down and I didn't get off to the pace I wanted. But it'll make sense once that comes out, trust me. But, so, coming back here to SycoEScapE, getting back on track. I think to get to the Frost boss, the best way to do that is to actually get the quest for him. So I was building up the quests. And after doing all the combat time, which was just basically getting arrows. What was this? Oh, I already claimed it. I forget what that was. It was something simple to do. Am I up for some Lego Fortnite and Fortnite 2 on After Hours? Yeah, that's a possibility. We can do some of that as well. We might mix some of that in. That's where I wanted to kind of start kicking it off with Vice City. Kind of preparing for, I pre-ordered Grand Theft Auto 6 for November. To see kind of if that channel grows or if it doesn't, or at least have some fun with it. And I see a lot of bigger creators that we watch from the Roblox side of things that are kind of setting up their own channels for it. So that's kind of like the Minecraft is my day job. And then after hours, I go and play games that I can really cut loose and just kind of not worry about so much, not play so nice, I guess is the key to it. But yeah, some Lego Fortnite and regular Fortnite would be cool. That's where it will go. Because trying to do all that on one channel, on the main channel, can kind of mess things up, especially with the algorithm and, you know, this being Minecraft and stuff. So, but yeah. So yeah, after we killed the villager, that was the last of the combat time, and then we come to Beyond the Overworld, which, what is, get the dragon egg. All right, we're not going to start that yet. So I think the first quest was to get blaze powder, which I already had some of that. This is get a half a stack of quartz. We're going to start that quest. And that's going to be an easy one to do. Let me put this in here. Then where I put some iron. Oh yeah, I was doing some stuff, so I put the iron. Do I have quartz? I already had the quartz. So we're going to knock these. These shouldn't take too long to do. Let's do complete it. Claim it. Netherite. Get a netherite ingot. Start the quest. I'm going to put this in here. Put the quartz back up in here. Come here and boom. I bet it will grow when you stream different games and play together. Yeah. Do you understand finished already? Get a stack of chorus fruit. Okay, so this is not the way to unlock the frost guy. Because you can't do that until you get to the end. And we can't get to the end until we get the bosses. So, okay. All right. I guess maybe we got to do the bounty quest. Maybe, let me check these chains out. And this doesn't even open them up. The chorus fruit is the stuff that grows on the trees in the end. After you beat the Ender Dragon, you you travel out to different cities and stuff. So, yeah. So I'm debating on whether to do these or not. Because even that doesn't take us, I'm not seeing them show up. So, yeah. So there's, all right. So there's not a quest to kill that frost guy. I do not know why this broke. Unless it's because I had put those beds down below and then I started using, was it barrel? I mean, I started using, I think placing these barrels might have like messed things up. Because now they're even trying to link to these cauldrons down here. I caught some bubbles down here, so just let me get, sorry for that kind of bumpy. Do I have the feather falling and loyalty? That was for the Flender rune to get the Flender staff. I thought I'd put some chests in there. I'm just looking for my chests. That'll work. I'll throw the iron in here. See if worry about all this sorting stuff later. Smeared pearl. I'm going to remove all of this. I can take that. Take that, put it up there. Put there. Actually, we'll put the barrel on. I'll save the barrel for the happy gas. Worry about the iron. Then let's go see if that fixed things. If I don't see another one. Is that barrel really throwing things off? Did it really throw it off that bad? Normally I see these guys spawn another one right away. What in the heck? All right, I have an idea that we're going to actually need the minecart for. No, I had more tracks somewhere. Yes. Oh man, the Iron Golem. They still spawn down here. Mm. All right, that's not going to work, and my idea here is not going to work unless I have the crafting table up. Yes, I do have a crafting table. Going to have to make those, that, and these. That's what I was afraid of. Get out of the way. All right, so the other thing I was told, what I was reading online, is that you need to get a scroll to summon you need a scroll or something to summon the frost guy, and one way to do that is by getting a corrupted villager, which means we'd have to convert a villager. And I can't risk them coming up here, nor the iron golems getting them right now. Well, let's get this guy in here. Nice. Dude, quit knocking me up in the air. Ah, I'm going to have to kill this guy. Get in there. Oh my God. Got him. All right. Oh, you're going to be a problem. Stop hitting me. You're killing yourself. All right, let's put the door back. All right, we're going to worry about that later, because what we'd have to do is convert a villager into a corrupted villager and then trade with them. So that's going to require a weakness potion. which we don't have, but we do have a golden apple. But let's see. Maybe we just have to search for the frost guy, or maybe that's as long as the last boss you take. Yeah, we're gonna go looking in a minute because we got that other, I think the Enchanter guy to find. I'm gonna go over to the cookie tower real quick. And this is where I'd set up enchanting. I'd set up the brewing. What are these? Potions of fire resist. Oh yeah, I was brewing up fire resist potions. And I have all the blaze powder at the other place. All right, let's do. And because we were growing the netherwort and stuff here. I don't remember what I. Oh, there's iron doors and such. Do I need to bring any of this stuff? You know, I'm just gonna stick. I don't want to take the extra wood. Those were bricks. That's a bed. Let's head on back. I didn't even bring the soul sand to make more. So we got the one zombie inside. He's in a rail cart. He should be protected. He should not despawn. Despawn. Let's just make sure he didn't. Oh, son of a. All right, so we need to name tag him. All right, that's going to be a little bit more complicated. So let's get. I was not entirely prepared for that event. Let's come down here. We got a bunch of other stuff. What we're going to do is, do I have, yes, we have water source here. So we will move this, what in the heck? Oh, I see what's going on here. Turn that all into wheat. Wheat, cocoa beans, so that she could flick that and make cookies. Yeah, all right. Let's go ahead and take this bed. We're gonna, nope, can't put it in there. I'm just gonna stick it here. And let's make, And then no, I did not want to drink it. Put this in here. We need another wart, and we do not really need the fire resist potions anymore. Actually, or do we just want one nether wart? Do new. Let's see what happens with one. We're going to put the nether wart in here. Does any do for weakness? What do we need for the weakness potions? Does anybody know? Blaze rods. I'm gonna grab gunpowder. I had more stuff. Magma, that's for other stuff. Got that blade of the nether. Get do we need spider eyes or anything? Right? Let's do. I'm going to put. We got enough blaze rods. We'll put one in there. Awkward potion. And then from the awkward potion, we're going to need something else. All right, so let's go ahead and throw the iron in here. I'm going to throw that barrel's coming to the thing. Let me take, actually these, I don't know why I threw that iron there. Let's do, oh, why it's jumpy like that. I'm going to throw all this in here. Put this back in here because we're going to need the rails later. Because we're going to have to get another zombie. Oh, yeah, I need to make a name tag. Which is paper and a nugget. All right, let's do. We got the paper. Don't have the iron. Let's make 17 name tags. Let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just for an even number. You know what? Let's just make 2 more. That way we can turn that into an iron bar, get that out of this. There we go. We're out of nuggets. We're going to keep the name tag. I think I had some in my backpack anyway. Grab glass bottle. Anything else? Real quick. Oh, more gunpowder. We'll take that down there in case there's spider eyes. And I know we do something. We could probably do something. Did I keep extra glass in here? I did. The guys are sorting out that stuff, and there's nothing coming down the pipeline for them. And what I need to do is turn this. I'm going to put the spider eyes here for now. Paper. We do have a crafting table over here somewhere. We don't have an uncrafter there. We do have one out here. We'll do that. Because Better on Bedrock's been a little bumpy lately too. Yeah, there's a. I knew she stashed one away here. So let's make some sugar. Oh, we need the mushroom to make the fermented eye. All right, we just keep some sugar down here. Put the water bottles in here. And not even sure the fermented eye does what we need it to do. Let me look up something real quick. All right, yeah, we do need the fermented spider eyes for the weakness potion. Okay, I was just double checking that. We need a brown mushroom. And fortunately, we have one. Oh, that. Not great. I think we could find more out there if we needed it, but let's give this one. Make one fermented eye and put that in there. All right, weakness. And then I believe the gunpowder will make it splash. Get a little brewing lesson while we're here. All right, so we got splash potions of weakness. And let's make that and Put the extras in here. Put these in here. And let's go ahead and I'll brew up some more awkward potions and go from there. All right, so wait, there was a chest in here. I need to take the chest up there. Grab that. Close the door just in case. And then head up. And keep things right. Don't want to put it to where the golems, iron golems and stuff can jump out. So let's stick this chest here. We'll put the weakness potions in here. And the name tag. So when we go, call down that. I think the idea will be we might send these guys over here and have them get turned. They might need to be brand new villagers. And if that's the case, we may have to do some rearranging to our setup here. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. I'll put this chest in there. So let's go. We'll work on getting that for that if we don't find the guy out there. We'll get that set up. Now, why I got the emeralds? Put the emeralds. Oh, I was going to buy the quartz if I didn't have it. Let's put my emeralds over here. Sticks over here. And let's go find that one boss. It is nighttime, so what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to sleep so I can get rid of these phantoms that have been following me. And then see what we can do. All right. Two Boss episode 4. Well, since the last time we streamed, it seems that update came out with the was it the sulfur caverns. That's kind of loud. Definitely something I have to look into more. Cinnabar, granite, sulfur. And you got that one fire-resistant phantom. All right. Yeah, the frost guy might be the last guy that we fight. We still have our allays here. That's where we were making the leaves from last time. All right. So, yeah, so let's go ahead and climb up. And we'll go ahead and pack up. All right. And now we can start flying. So look at that camp. Did we go buy this stuff already? That is some cool looking terrain right there. That looks like there might be another ruined nether portal there. That is a pillager camp. It's got a nice overhang. You got a nice temple there. And get up higher so we can get a longer view out. Let some stuff catch up to the rendering. That is some pretty cool terrain right there. Imagine building a base on top of that. Have some work stuff underneath it. A nice little, oh, that's another waypoint structure there. Some houses. These bosses usually have their own little arena looking things. Another tower. Look at this little mountainous stuff cut through here. I should have picked up that waypoint that I left. A swamp over there. Get up higher over this. That swamp stretches. It's kind of hard to see. It's another village. Look at this tower. Go past that. Is it a big map? Yeah, this is a big map. Well, they're all pretty big. Yeah, it's like searching for a needle in a haystack. All right, so let's keep going this way. I know this is kind of slow, even as fast as this goes. Where is the frozen land? All right, well, I think the way this generates is that you have these warm biomes, and then you're going to have kind of like the neutral biomes, like the savannas, the swamps, the deserts. All of these are hot. So the frost is going to be on the other side of those, because we've been in a couple of frost ones already and didn't see them. So what I want to do is go through these. This is desert. These are going to be hot, and see if we can't get it one of the two new biomes on the other side of this. Can't remember if this is where we did that desert thing last time or not. Because then you have Badlands. It's a pretty nice sized village over there. Imagine on a regular Happy Cats. This is where this travel craft is so cool. That's why I added it on here, so that you could upgrade the Happy Gas so that it's faster. That's a decent looking village right there. Another desert temple. We're going to the jungle. Another warm biome. Get up higher over this mountain. Kind of pausing every now and then to let the terrain generation catch up, so we don't accidentally fly over something. We still have warm biomes, so hopefully we can get to the other side of these. So your plains is going to be more of your neutral. Here we got some forest, so where things would look like they cool off. And actually, the better on Bedrock, those over there are actually, that's a dark oak forest. I was looking for the big trees like you normally see, but they're not like that. Got another level of Explorer. And there's a Flender base. Got this big ocean. Not even going to bother with the dragonfly faster. Yeah, I think the dragons did fly faster. But, I mean, we've already covered about 4,000 blocks. I'll let the land kind of generate in. That's sand. There's frost peaks over there. So let's drift over here and see if we find anything. But this kind of looks familiar. Do a quick, we'll fly in. Don't see snow in the middle here. Already a waystone here if we need it. Go up a little bit higher. Maybe not too high. We can search these real quick. We got zombie villagers down there. Do I need to leave anything behind? Nope. Nope. I left the name tags. We got that stuff. What we need to do is we need to run out in this. Man, look at all that frost stuff just to see if one of the guys shows up. I guess we could just fly around it, but I guess we could fly close and see if he spawns in. That'd be faster than running around, maybe. What do you think? Should we fly around closer, or should I run around and see if he spawns while I'm running around? I'll jump right over here. A little bit. Little goblin guy inside. Damn. Shooting a raccoon. We'll take care of that. I could get a boat. What I should have done. Yeah. Might be easier just to fly. What? That's split in two? Ouch. Ouch. First drowned. Ow. There we go. Brown mushrooms. We'd find more. We'll save those in case we need more spider eyes or something. A bunch of them around here. You never have too many. My goodness. Guess you want it to die. Firefly bush. Yeah, let's oh, it's in the tree. That's why it spreads out like this. Go ahead and eat. Yeah, I think we'll fly around closer. That's not the way I would. Ooh, Enderman. I got that quest for I keep third person trying to maneuver. I need to go up and left. All right. And no, not left. All right. Now I need to go There we go. Man. Yeah, navigating in third person is not easy. And I'm going to keep the mushrooms in here. Got my allays. All right, climb back up. Nope, nope, I can't fly. Pack the platform, and now we can fly. So let's... Because if we should get a boss thing to show up on our screen. So we'll fly around. The icy peaks for sure. Because we're low enough to where things should spawn on the ground. Of course, I'm not seeing things. Yeah, there's a polar bear, so things aren't spawning because it's not nighttime. But polar bears spawn, so if there's a boss, he should be spawning because he won't be affected by the night. Wow, this is a pretty... See, we've been here. That's where our water thing froze in that one village. All right, so let's go up just a... So we'll go closer in here. If we spark anything. Trying not to go too terribly fast. boat on the land. Yeah, they've got shipwrecks and stuff. See, this thing stops every time my timer's over there reset. Wasn't doing that before. Started doing that last stream. At least I found out what the problem was with my microphone too. I don't know if I said this last time, but I'd redone my desk, moved things around. So I bought this USB cable to run from my microphone back to the computer. And so I think it was a cheap one. It was a cheap USB cord, which was what was causing it to cut out on me because I was doing a recording for the Tech Haven episode and it cut out when I was looking at the footage later. And I'm like, what? So it did that crackle and then cut out. And those are just pillagers. So it did exactly what you were describing it doing. So I'm like, it's got to be the cord because that's not internet connection. So I went back to the old cable that I'd been using forever. And it was just long enough. This is humongous. Another wizard tower over there. I'm low enough to where I would trigger him to spawn if he was around. Hopefully this is not one that we've been to. I want to check out this wizard real quick because there might be the need for a scroll or something. Oh, yes. All right. So he's here. On the runes, I would have to trade up with him. Robbing him of his runes just to trade them back to him. We'll read the book in a minute. It looks spider eyes. Dude, you don't want to go in there. Do I have any of those runes left, or did we trade them all? I think we traded a lot of them. We went to apprentice. We'll trade that. We have one stone left. You know what? All my stones are back at my place, aren't they? Don't really need these staffs. Name a wavestone. Let's say temp. At 5. Whiz. Make it global. We'll not make it global. We'll add it. Then let's go back to the home base real quick. Put these away. Yeah. No, I just threw junk everywhere. This is just music discs, isn't it? Yes. Okay. And I didn't put anything in there. Did not organize anything. I doubt there's any. Did we actually use up every single one of those? Yeah, we did, because it's not going to be any, not going to have any in any of this stuff. We'll double check. Nope. Oh, I did not check my my gas. Let's see, what else did we need? Let's see. I wanted to put some stuff away. Let's just do this real quick. Not on the happy gas. We didn't leave any on the happy gas, did we? I'll put that in there. Spider eye. I don't know if we'll need gold, but I bet I know where some are, but we have no way of getting them right now. I bet sitting in my daughter's inventory is like a bunch of them. That's what I would gamble. Yeah, let's go then. We're going to double check to make sure. Yeah, this is part of that getting the stuff for those quests that turned out to be nothing. Let's see. Right. I feel like I would have put these in my inventory. Ah, we did have some. Woo! Ha ha! I was keeping all the extra runes. All right. Perfect. Yeah, they're not in the backpacks. That one backpack has stuff like totems and stuff for the nether. But we did have some on the happy gas itself. Let's go ahead and level. Actually, do this. Well, let me go ahead and grab these out. I do not have the frost runes on me, do I? Those are dyes. Still Not understanding the necklace. Okay. Guess we'll have to use the 3. We'll get us a Flender staff. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and get 2 of them. And put 1 in the backpack. And we will put the extra runes in here for now. I got these. Damn, I don't want these. I'm going to take all these damn staffs out. These extra staffs. And key of villagers. Let's throw all these extra staffs in here. With that. I'll put that in there. And that will work. Open up this backpack. I'm going to grab this. All right. So that way I know that these are the backpacks that actually have something in them. And these are empty. All right, that'll work. We get more steak. I think this is the same thing, the seeds thing. But we'll take it. The Wizard's Storybook. Wizard's Riddle. All right, what does this do? Holy. Didn't really do much to him. Did it do any damage to him? Oh, wow, that was pretty big. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. I'm just gonna put zombie meat there, or rotten flesh. All right. Oh, and while I'm here, this one, let's remove this waystone. We don't really need it, and I don't want to have a ton of them hanging out, so I'll put that in there. All right, so we got the Flender staff. Me back up the platform. I'll keep flying. See, there's one of those bosses, but that's um not quite what we're looking for. We're looking for a different one of those. It's going to be that villager guy, I believe. We'll keep flying through this ice biome, but I believe we've been here before. But we didn't fly this close to the ground. It's already an hour and a half in. Yeah, this is what I did not want to happen. Is where you sit here for hours upon hours just flying around for a random spawn. So keep flying through here. There's another village, or is that's a that's a village sitting on an ice lake. That's a cool little building right there. Yeah, this village here. Another Flinder. Really don't feel like fighting Flinder right now. I'm Flyway. Already got a Flinder. Mountains? Does the guy spawn in the mountains like a Yeti? All right. Another village. I mean, if man, it scares me every time it pauses so that it can redo my timers. That continues because I'm afraid that it's like going to crash or something. See, that's where we've parked before. It leaves those water things there. Doesn't mean it won't respawn in this place that we've already been, but oh my god. Is this mystical agriculture or is it better on Bedrock that's causing the timers to do that? All right, so let's remember 2900, negative 29, positive 2900. We'll keep searching through the snow and come back for it if we have to. I mean, that's a pretty large biome to be going through. And now we start getting into the not hot but warmer ones, like the dark oak forest, regular forest, a cherry grove, cherry tree, a cherry tree grove. You know, it's not in that building. Nice little carve out cave there, cliff. Plains. Let's let everything kind of spawn in and see if anything catches our eye. There's a pirate ship in the distance. Oh, that's new. Okay. Let's get over here. Tell you what we're going to do. It has been flying around. Well, we've been about an hour and a half into the stream. So what I'm going to do real quick. There's a village over there. I'm going to park here. Go up a little bit higher. Make sure the happy gas and the allays are out of the way. All right, let's unpack the platform. And I'm going to take a quick walk around. I need to give me something to drink break. And then we come back, we will see what's in that structure. And that should be one of the, it should be that, I think, the Enchanter guy that we haven't gotten to yet. Doubt it's the Frost guy, but it's a new structure, so that looks like a boss structure. The Eddies are in caves, so maybe he's in a cave too. Yeah, that's something we'll go back and check. Looks like we found this guy, so I'm gonna take a quick 2-minute break, and then I got to stand up, walk around, and then we'll do that. Does that lava thing look like it's in the shape of a heart? I know, squirrel. I get distracted easy, but I thought that was cool there. All right, we will be right back. All right, I'm back. Well, let me get those. Got a little. Sorry about that. Got a little bit of sinus drainage, but all right. Where we are. Definitely a boss. See how it showed up? Look at his skulk. Hey, this guy wanted to come say hello. There's the boss. Can he not be hurt when he's like that? He's got that, it's like a magic force field or something. You gotta wait for it to come down. What, is he summoning zombies? One more hit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bet you he was. Look, he's got a villager. He's got a trapped villager here. These are inrods. He's got 2 trapped villagers in here. Well, that was nice. Our looting sword only gave us 1. And a basic rune. Okay. That looks like a party over there. Are any of these corrupted? No, zombie villager. Zombie villager. Just plain zombies. There's another wolf that we have. Okay, so yeah, we could fly back around. All right, spider. I'll take your eyes. That guy's decked out. Yeah, I was going to activate this waystone right here. Since it's got a village nearby and won't have to use one of our own. This guy just won't leave me alone. What was hitting me? Something invisible? All right. There's an Enderman that we need for those bounties. Let's do... We're going to name it the enchant base. Make it global. We'll add it. And I am, just because I see one, let's go ahead and take out this Enderman for the bounty quests. Come on. You know why I'm throwing the iron away? Because might need it. With our arm farm broken, but then again, we can always grow it if need be. Man, those guys are fast. Why are those little guys so fast with them short legs? That I don't understand. Maybe they're just determined and the older ones are kind of more cautious. All right, so it looks like we got a bunch of villagers. You're just zombied. That was close. Ouch. You really, I thought they slowed you down. Magic pigs. A horse. That's a cool looking house structure. Pigs getting in and out of that. We got the blacksmith. Nothing exciting there. I haven't seen any villagers. I was just seeing, there's supposed to be, I heard there was a corrupted one. So I don't know how true that is. And here's a regular guy. We'll let him be safe. Safe there. We've been in those. Okay, so that guy, this is church or religious center. And we got another villager. An iron golem. And that's all there is for this place. All right, let's do here comes a little midget zombie. I mean, baby zombie. Little person zombie. Look at that guy. He first one to see me. He's got a long detection range. I think they buffed these guys. Magic helmet, maybe. I'm under a tree. You can't hit me. Ouch. And, there we go. All right, let's, I know that was a little bit of fun, but this is a weird portal looking miscontraption here. Don't really need any of it. All right, so that's one boss down. We need another one. You said maybe they're, got caves. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and we'll look around that and oh no, maybe should we go and set up the Set up the villager thing. So I don't even know if that's a trusted method either. Put those in there, those in there. Yes, we got the meat in there. Put that there. For the souls. That weird pumpkin spore thing. And we will put these in here. We'll go ahead and store these away. Along with that, in the spider eyes. And get these out because I forgot I kept that in here. The spider eyes with us. So all right, let's go up. Pack the platform. Fly. And the cherries were this way. So we're going to go ahead and fly back to that. Let's start searching the snowy area. And see if we can't get them to spawn. And if we can't, then we'll try to set up and see if we get. Because I looked up this frost thing, because I was searching around, seeing if I could find. I wanted to kind of locate them. I didn't want to spend 6 hours flying around and never finding the guy. Because we've done that for like a couple of live streams now. So, but I could not find. I was finding a bunch of conflicting things, like either he had a structure, but now he doesn't have a structure anymore. The quest would make him spawn, but as you can see, I don't have a quest unless I buy one from a villager. I don't know. That goes into a lush cave, maybe. I mean, we can, let's do this. All right, let's check this cave out. Let's go with your cave idea. Yetis are in caves, so maybe he's in a cave. At the very least, we're going to come over here and we are going to. Do I have Silk Touch? No, I have Silk Touch on that. What we are going to do. We get 4 of those. All right, we're going to take those because you need this puzzle in order to grow mushrooms. So this isn't totally wasted. If we don't find anything. This is just a lush cave. with a creeper. But why is a lush cave in a mountain peak? Oh, wow. Isn't this interesting? All right, so just looks like a Skulk Central, but is it an ancient city? If you go too deep, it's not an overworld boss. Yeah. Like negative. It's not a city either. This is a weird one. It's like a lush cave into. Okay, that's. It's not the waterfall I was looking for. All right. Well, it was a cave. I see no Yetis in here, so hey, look, prosperity war. Oh, well, I'm not planning on keeping this world after much after that, so otherwise I'd be picking that stuff up. All right. Swimming up this. Let's get up. Yeah, not seeing any Yeti stuff. Yeti or Frost guy or whatever. I see which one goes up higher. Let's try this one. Yeah, I should have dropped a water bucket coming into here, but we should be able to climb out. All right. We got the double jump. There we go. Well, we got the puzzle and we got some more brown mushrooms so we can grow more mushrooms later. And we tried the cave. It's just a dead bush. Yeah, we just put that there. All right, let's get to flying around some more and see if we can't find this guy. I was half tempted to see if we summon a warden, what would happen. But hey, there's another boss thing right. There's two bosses right there. Look at that. It's a damn Flender guy. Another. There's some icy peaks on top of mountains over there. Let me get rid of this guy real quick because he's just going to follow me and harass me. And I bet he's not even subscribed to the channel. No, come on. What I thought. Oh my God. What the? I hate phantoms. Some of the The stupidest damn mob out there. I missed the Minecraft when you could. No. There we go. All right. I was able to jump on them and click to be on them. It's back when you could just stay up for days at a time and not have to worry about it. You got Flender Base inside. Let's go over these snowy mountains over here. Maybe we. Oh, I thought that was like, oh, is that a structure? Nope, that's just running water in a frozen mountain peak. Ooh. Y'all want to play? I'll come up here and fly with you, punks. Yeah, come on. Aerial combat? I weren't expecting that, were you? We can go to space on these people. Punks. Oh, now we're too high up. Let's go down. Yeah. I was not hurting the happy gas. I'm not incredibly too worried about them. Yeah, who's the hunter now, punk? Get over to these. Mobs are spawning on the ground. It's the one that's going to be the pain. He's got like fire protection or something. He's enchanted with something. They keep going higher. Like aerial combat, shooting in from a plane. Come on, he's not burning up. He's just going to keep hitting me all day long. Dang. Where'd you go? You keep going up. Dive bombing. All right, we're going to go down. Kind of losing track of the goal here. Pale oak. All right, so I'm going to head back over here to the snowy areas. I did seem to see much more in the mountains. I hope this isn't one of those where you'd have to run around on the ground. I did read that it could be glitched where he doesn't spawn at all in your world, but it could have been the Java mod that they were talking about. Maybe make a tiny base in the winter. Yeah. But I don't like the cold. Got sulfur caves underneath. Sandy stuff there. This feels like we're a good spot for him to spawn. We have igloos. Waiting for all my cooldowns to reset. Let's check out an igloo while we're here. I know that'll probably freeze over, but we put that there to keep it from doing that. Let's see if that makes a difference. Wow, okay. That's our luck. It's just a regular igloo. Those new bunnies. I'll trek around a little bit, see another igloo. It's an actual igloo. Wow, wow, it's an actual home. Nice. That's pretty cool. A baby villager. So these aren't igloos with basements like you would normally find. They're just villager houses. Great. I close the door on him. Interesting. And that's a shipwreck up in a mountain, isn't it? Oh, look at that. That is their religious place. This guy's got a double door going into his house with 2 smokers. All right. Oh no, maybe I gotta, yeah, wander around. I wonder if I should get like a horse or something. Well, dungeon, unknown map. So you can make a tiny base. You can search on foot in the winter biome. Yeah, it's a thought. I don't. This looks like a ruined nether portal. It is. It's an interesting village. Go check out this shipwreck in the sky. There's no chest here. Yes, I lit it on fire. I mean, there's no chest in it. All right, we're going to get rid of these damn phantoms that keep following me around. Go ahead and sleep. Make sure that I have leather shoes. Yeah. Let's get up. Are my allays still... Are they gone? I think the allays are gone. I don't see them anymore. I guess we unpacked and packed and stuffed too much. And that did not burn the way I wanted it to. Let's see. We do seem to be flying faster now. That's what we've built before. Kind of creep along at a slower pace and see if he spawns. It just reset. Why do these things keep doing that? This is... I don't mind a challenge. What I hate is RNG. Randomly generated stuff. Like, you gotta... Just the chance of something happening. Just wait till next Friday. You'll understand completely. Well, maybe not completely, but you'll understand. I don't feel like dealing with those guys. Yeah, why can't I open my inventory? And why am I stuck? Yeah, it's better on Bedrock, starting to irritate the crap out of me. It's kind of why I'm looking forward to tomorrow morning. I feel sorry for the NPCs of Vice City. Sort of. Because they're about to have a psycho loose in their streets. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed on that channel. If you like that stuff, if you want to see, if you want to see that stuff, I mean, why not this structure, man? It's like a I think what I'm going to do is if I'm going to do, look at that, ocean monument. Never really done one of those. I want to wait. Think what I'm going to do is get a speed augment for my armor and Frostwalker. So that way I don't have to worry about swimming in the water and all that stuff. I can just run through the water between these patches of ice. And I can do it a little bit faster. And maybe the guy will spawn that way. I don't know. I'm going to do some more research on this. And see if there's any other way to get him to spawn. Because this is ridiculous. Oh, because snow is going to make it, it's going to put it out right away. Yeah, see, I mean, this is, this is not fun at all. Just wandering around hoping that something spawns on for you. I was going to say that looks like something, but I think that is, yep, that is one of those towers that we'd hit earlier, a couple streams ago. Yep. I remember it. because that's where we got the bounty things from. And there was a wizard tower over here. Yep, this is where we were. I love how it's raining and snowing at the same time. Game does not know what it wants to do. Yes, this is the first wizard house we were at. If that's the case, let's bring this guy back here. Let me go check and see if that waypoint is down there. I believe it is. Yes, we have a waypoint here. With that book still there. We really didn't take all his stuff, did we? All right. Yep, this is where we stayed. This is where we put our beds. Let's sleep through the night. I think this is the Wiz T Tower. Let's head back to home base. All right, this one goes in the bottom corner. Ugly heads. We got one more to find, and that is the frost guy, which seems to be the problem child at the moment. I might have to do a little bit of more research because there's something about a scroll, trading it with a corrupted villager, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not certain that that's what's in this edition or not. Because I was working on the other, trying to get the other video done, but I also wanted to get some work done on this as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I know we've only done 2.5 hours. We're going to go ahead and end it here for now. I don't want to spend another half hour just trying to figure out this frost guy doing nothing. So again, thank you everybody for hanging in there. We got the Enchanter guy done. Got 5 out of 6. One more to go. And that is the frost guy. So make sure you like it. Leave a comment. If you know exactly how to find the frost guy, let me know. Otherwise, please subscribe. Let's keep this channel growing. Let me know if you're looking forward to the Minecraft dungeons. And yep. And yeah, don't forget tomorrow I'll be live streaming on my Psycho After Hours channel. You can find it at the bottom of this channel. I have a where you can click on and go to the other place. Make sure you're subscribed there. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a good one. And if you're going for the World Cup, I hope your team wins, unless you're from Belgium, because, you know, hey, I got to root for USA. All right. We will see you later.